raising more fears of high prices dragging the economy into recession. The British retail giant Tesco will soon be throwing open its shop doors to India. It plans to pump more than $100 million into opening a wholesale business there. The outlets will sell fresh food, grocery and some non-food products to small retailers, restaurants and markets. Tesco is also hooking up with the retail arm of India's Tata Group to supply goods to the Star Bazaar hypermarkets. The global banking sector continues to bleed red ink, with UBS the latest victim. We'll tell you how badly Switzerland's biggest bank is suffering and how its plans to turn a profit could impact the rest of the financial sector.
McCain, Obama, it's showtime. CNN takes you to the biggest US election events yet, the Democrat and Republican conventions. Get a stateside view, the people, the buzz, it's history in the making. Plus original CNN biographies about the candidates. Who are they? What really makes them tick? The conventions, the candidates. Know everything about the US election. America Votes 2008, only on CNN.
You have seen the devastation caused by natural disasters, witnessed the atrocities of war. You have listened to world leaders and leaders who want to rule the world. You have heard from men of God and men who kill in God's name. Gazed into eyes filled with hope and seen hearts consumed with hopelessness. With CNN, you have followed the facts around the world. Come with me and see where the story takes us next.
Don't be left in the dark. Get your news at the speed of light, wherever you are. CNNmobile.com and take your mobile experience to the next level. Breaking news, live TV, instant intelligence, all in your hand. Stay connected. CNNmobile.com.
At the end of the day, where would you go to stay on track with the latest news? CNN's evening news lineup is the final stop of your workday. Get a focused wrap-up of the day's top stories in world news, business, and sports. And take an early look ahead at tomorrow's headlines. Make CNN your world news destination every weeknight starting at 20:30 CET, only on CNN.
UBS is the latest bank to announce hefty losses as the financial sector reels from poor investments tied to the US mortgage market. Switzerland's biggest bank ran up a second quarter net loss of $331 million, dragging its shares 2.5% lower in Zurich and on Wall Street right now. Its ADRs are off by, in fact, more than 5%. Furthermore, UBS is being forced to write down another $5.1 billion of bad debt. UBS also announced plans to carve up its business division into 3 standalone units. I asked Bob McDowell, European Research Director at Tower Group, if splitting things up and restructuring UBS in that way would actually work.
I think it will. I think this is a prelude to the end of the universal banking model for UBS. Clearly the mix of highly volatile, capital-intensive capital markets with fee-based wealth management advisory service hasn't worked for them, and this is a prelude to the break-up universal banking model. It may herald the same in other banking institutions.
Happy birthday, Rahul!
So this preliminary step whereby you'll have private banking, investment banking and asset management, more or less autonomous but still under the global UBS umbrella, you see that as purely preliminary rather than a model that might in itself work.
I see it as a preliminary. It enables the businesses to be segregated and, if and as appropriate, to sell off assets.
They're still
happy birthday!
$330 million there is the net loss. Why is it that UBS seems to be doing so much worse than anyone else? I mean, they came forward with a lot of big write-downs right at the start of this crisis, and yet they're still doing bad.
Yes, I think there's 2 reasons for that. One is that they probably hold some of these efforts on the banking book.
Happy birthday to Nonu. Happy birthday to Nonu. Happy birthday to Nonu. Happy birthday to Nonu. Happy birthday.
Let's take a look at the
Cheers.
in terms of
Stop.
red ink and suffering that we're still seeing in a number of banks actually from the subprime crisis and now the credit crunch.